It's 106.3 Frank FM, number one for classic hits. Welcome to the local music show. It's your host, Chris DeSimone. And as promised, in studio, it's been a long time scheduling this. Chris Lester, how you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Appreciate you taking some time out of your weekend to come on down.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
And you're busy all weekend long.
I'm usually straight out.
Probably starts, Thursday nights?
Depends. Sometimes it's 5 nights a week. Sometimes it's less, but yeah. Could be Tuesday night.
For those who don't know or aren't familiar, though I've been playing you for a year and a half or so, maybe two on the local music show, you're a member of the band Mama Kicks.
Yes.
And everyone in southern New Hampshire, northern Massachusetts, and beyond knows who Mama Kicks is.
I hope so.
Well, they do.
Okay, good.
And then you've got some side projects going. We're going to talk about that.
I do, yeah.
Let's jump right into talking about a couple of the songs that we've been playing.
Okay.
Right away, a couple of the influences that I noticed, no doubt, some Tom Petty, some Beatles. What else influences you?
Absolutely. Oh man, just about everything. Everything I hear. I mean, there's Stones, there's Zeppelin, there's it all comes out in little moments. So sometimes you'll hear just the chord progression go by briefly, and you go, oh, hey, it's kind of Zeppelin-y. But the Beatles is a huge one. That's always seems to be in there.
Yeah.
And Cheap Trick because they've got that Beatles punk kind of thing.
They do,
going on.
don't
So,
they?
yeah, that's a huge one for me.
You're constantly in the writing process.
I try to be, yeah.
But what comes first? Does music come first? Do lyrics come first, or is it?
Well, I've done it a bunch of different ways, and the ones that seem to work the best for me are the ones that come at the same time. So I'll start to get the music, and then I can kind of try to do the words at the same time as it's forming, so that I don't get too ahead. Because if I get music and then I'm kind of stuck with having to fit the vocals to that, sometimes the vocals.
It's like you're trying to jam it all together.
Yeah, and the vocal melody ends up suffering, I think, sometimes for it. So given the way that I write, anyway.
It's a little different for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Chris Lester from Mama Kicks and the band Monkeys with Hammers.
Yes. Yeah.
You guys are out playing too, right?
We are, yeah. It's kind of a Foo Fighters, Stone Temple Pilots kind of deal.
Sounds like a good mix to me.
That's fun, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
And what do you do when you're out? You just recently had a show over at Mad Bob's.
Yeah. Yep. It's all original stuff. It's usually a fairly short set, 45 minutes, an hour long. So it's pretty slamming. It's from the minute.
High energy.
Yeah. Right from the beginning to the end. It's pretty 100 mile an hour.
Well, awesome. Well, you have to get some of that laid down too, so we can get that on the air.
Yeah. Well, we're playing one of the songs. I think it's
Never Gonna Stop.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's a Monkeys with Hammers song.
That is, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we've been spinning that right along here.
Nice, perfect.
With the band Mama Kicks, Lisa and yourself and
David Stefanelli,
David,
the drummer,
all been involved with Sully.
Yes,
from
Godsmack.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that tour that you guys went on.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was about 5 weeks. It was almost a year ago. We took off in April, and we're out for 5 weeks, and played theaters, mainly theaters, and it was just fantastic. I don't think there was one bad review of it. And then we filmed a show at the Wolver Theater on December 16th, and that's actually coming out on DVD, I believe, at the end of April, and it will be on, I don't know if I can say this, but Palladia is the channel.
Yeah, that's fine.
They'll be showing, supposed to be showing it on May 4th, so it'll be on there debuting.
That's coming up, so
yeah.
You should, people can Facebook you. You must have a Facebook page.
Yeah, I have Facebook, yep.
You got to do the social media.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So you'll be pushing that on the Facebook page if anyone
absolutely.
needs the date, or they can contact me, Chris, at 1063frankfm.com. It is the local music show. Now, I have a feeling that it started at the deck at the Dairy Field, but I'm going to ask the question anyway. And I don't know the answer to this, but how did you get hooked up with Sully?
Well, Lisa actually knew him for quite a while when he was coming up with Godsmack, and I think from what I understand, his band used to open up for her when she had the Lisa Geyer band.
Okay.
And so they've had that relationship for a long time, and then he decided he wanted to do a solo project, and she was the first person in mind, and she immediately grabbed me, so it was just kind of the three of us and built from there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I can tell by the smile on your face. It was definitely a good time. There's some
fantastic.
Stories that we'll talk about, I guess, off the air.
Well, it was just good. He's a great guy to work with, and it was a lot of fun.
He's an amazing talent.
Yes, no doubt.
And an amazing songwriter.
I learned a lot from being on the road, just seeing how hands-on he is with everything. I mean, the lights, the backdrops, any of the video footage, any of that stuff. He's on it. It's really it's a neat thing to see because you realize, oh, that's how it's supposed to be done.
No, I see. Okay, so he's involved in everything.
He is, and not everybody's like that. I mean, I've met other people, and they show up. Sometimes they don't even show up for sound check. They just show up for the show, and they either complain if it doesn't sound good or whatever it is. And then there's other people that really work hard at it, and he's one of those guys that's just.
And that shows the love for the performance, not just for the paycheck.
Well, absolutely, and he's very much about making sure that people get the show that he would want to see himself. So he's very much about sitting in front and seeing what it's going to look like to the person sitting there, and it's not just let's slap something together and take their money and run.
Yeah.
So that goes a long way in my book.
Cool. So you want to perform something for us
Sure.
right now? All right. This is Chris Lester here on the local music show, 106.3 Frank FM. We're going to start with "Nothing's Gonna Bring Us Down." We've been spinning that one quite a bit.
Nice. So the world's ending soon. I'm packing my suitcase and I'm moving to the moon. 'Cause there's nothing left here. It's perfectly clear to me, but you don't see that nothing's gonna bring me down. And no one's gonna steal this crown that I'm wearing. Nothing's gonna get me, nothing's gonna bring me down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You can work till you die, or sit back and cry about the things you never have. So I'm traveling light and keeping my sights upon the road ahead. And nothing's gonna bring me down. No one's gonna steal this crown that I'm wearing. Nothing's gonna get me, nothing's gonna bring me. I've got what I want, I found what I need. I'm taking the highest road there is. I'm not playing the part, oh, the script is in me. And nothing will ever bring me down. Maybe someday I'll be able to say I wanted more than this. And nothing's gonna bring me down. No one's gonna steal this crown that I'm wearing. Nothing's gonna get me, nothing's gonna bring me, nothing's gonna bring me down. And no one's gonna steal this crown that I'm wearing. Nothing's gonna get me, nothing's gonna bring me down. Bring me down. Bring me down. Nothing's gonna bring me, nothing's gonna bring me, nothing's gonna bring me, nothing's gonna bring me. So the world's ending soon. I'm packing my suitcase and I'm moving to the moon.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just wish we got to put in a set of bleachers here or something that we can share some of this with the audience. The feel of it right here in the studio is something that not everyone gets to experience. And there's all kinds of great music being made in the area. Get out and enjoy some local music.
Oh yeah, it's really important.
It's Chris Lester joining us from the band Mama Kicks, also from Monkeys with Hammers. And you're going to be seeing Monkeys with Hammers out more.
I'm working on that. I'm shooting for that. It's kind of been trying to just keep it light and loose and not, getting too crazy with the whole ambition of, let's get a record deal or anything like that. I just kind of want to have fun with it. So,
There's nothing wrong. Fun can make some really great music.
Yeah, I've experienced that. It seems like the more you trying to make something happen, the more it gets tense and odd and like you said, not as fun.
Is it a set lineup with Monkeys with Hammers, or is it changing lineup with you? Or?
It's been fairly set, but it wasn't anything really on purpose. It's Justin Pacey, who used to be with the band Craving Lucy, and Nate Comp, who's still with Craving Lucy. So it's those. And we